What's going on, guys? So it's close to Halloween, so I've accumulated quite a few here, horror movie and Halloween-ish Lego minifigures. Something I do want to say though is that these are from China, from AliExpress. They're knockoffs. That's only because Lego does not make horror movie or anything that's really not PG into Lego figures, so this is kind of the only way you're going to be getting these. So I've got 6 of them here, each from a respective horror movie. So the first one I've got here is Jason Voorhees from the Friday the 13th movies. This one might be one of my favorites. It's probably got some of the best printing on it. And if you just take a look at the face, it's really some high quality printing there with the blood and along with the torso. Now, he does have a katana, which I thought was kind of strange, but these are knockoffs, so what can you expect? Oh. But I think the fit on this one is probably one of the better minifigures that I've gotten from China. Overall, this was probably one of the most solid minifigures of the entire set that I ordered. It's got some really nice back printing there, and I really think the figure does a pretty good job of encapsulating what an official Lego figure would look like if Lego had done a Jason Voorhees minifigure. So this is the girl from The Ring. Now, they just did a new movie of The Ring. I heard it kind of sucked, so don't waste your time with it. Watch the original. But I think this hairpiece was just too perfect for it not to be used here. The only cruddy thing about this is that the whole back of it is just completely exposed. The face is just white, but I think this hairpiece looks exactly like the actual character. It also came with this really nice printing of a VHS tile. I think that looks really solid, and it goes really well with the figure, along with some pretty killer printing right here on the front of the figure. Something I do want to mention though is that the fit between the body and this sloped piece to represent the dress is not that good. And I've mentioned in other videos before, in other bootlegs and knockoff reviews, that I mean the fit on these minifigures is really kind of up to chance. There's not a lot of quality control in keeping the fit of them really 100%. But other than the fit, I think this minifigure looks incredible. So this is Billy from Jigsaw. This one is also another incredible looking minifigure. My only complaint, I think, with this one is I really wish he had some short black legs, but that's something that if you have in your collection you can easily throw on there to make it look more like the Jigsaw doll from the films. He also came with a pirate sword, which I think is just wrong, but I can't complain about it. It's a free Lego part pretty much. He's got this hairpiece here that's slicked back. I'm really having trouble getting the hair off. It's probably not going to come off. With these bootlegs especially, you can get hair pieces that aren't quite, that fit a lot better on the head than the head does on the body. So you get kind of you try to take the hair off, the head just comes off with it. So I guess the hair's not coming off. He has no back face printing, but I do want to say that the face printing on him looks incredibly accurate to what he looks like in the movie. And like I said on the other one, really true to form on what Lego would do if they did an official Jigsaw minifigure. The tuxedo is nothing special, but it does fit the character well, and he also has a little bit of printing here on the waist to represent that coat going down a little bit further than normal. A little bit of back printing as well, and some more waist printing to really represent that coat. Like I said, this is a solid figure, and there's only a few of them in here that I really am not a fan of, but this one is definitely up there. So this is Leatherface from the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Being from Texas, Leatherface and the Texas Chainsaw Massacre has a little special place in my heart. But I can't say the same for the minifigure. I saw what they were trying to go for, and I think the chainsaw looks pretty good. I mean, it's really just 2 pieces put together, but it gets the job done. You know it's a chainsaw. But let's take a look at the figure itself. I think the apron right here just it looks a little strange to me. He's got the blue tie just like he does in the movie. I think that's pretty poorly represented. If that's just like a scratch or a hole, like, I don't know, I think it looks stupid. The face looks pretty good, I would say. My only complaint is really the hair. The hair just makes it looks stupid. And, you know, I don't really know if Lego has a hairpiece to really represent Leatherface the way I would expect him to really look. This might be the closest. If you guys have any suggestions for kind of that messy, I think it should be brown actually, hair, let me know down in the comments because I'm kind of curious. But the printing on the face is pretty damn detailed. Let's try to get that focused for you guys. There we go. Yeah, really, really solid face print. If you've seen the Texas Chainsaw Massacre movies, you know Leatherface is a guy who basically kills people with a chainsaw and makes a mask out of their faces, pretty much, when he takes them off. Definitely not a movie for the faint of heart. But this one also has a little bit of back printing here to represent that apron going around. Really solid colors on this, I think. Just, I don't think it could have been executed a lot better. This is Pennywise. A lot of people now associate Pennywise with the new It movie that came out, which I saw, and I thought it was pretty good. Not perfect, but pretty good. This one is going to be the 1990 Pennywise. And I'm going to be real with you guys. It's really hard to represent that figure in Lego form, and I really don't think they nailed it. I got this mainly because I knew the new movie was coming out, and I knew this would be something cool to have to show you guys. But let's first take a look right here at the hairpiece. Something that Lego does with this specific hairpiece, like this was on Alfred, and this was also in the collectible minifig series line, when some bald guy was in there, I think. But what Lego does is they dual mold this. So what that means is like this red part is a separate plastic that's injected and molded in. So it's a clean line throughout. The way these knockoff companies usually do parts like this is they mold it in one color and paint it over another color. In this case, it was painted red over a white mold, and it just really doesn't look good. Like, you put it back on him, and there's like a little bit of red paint like seeping across his forehead, and it doesn't have a good fit. I think the face looks nothing like Pennywise. I think it might have been cooler if they threw some sharp teeth on there. Let me take these balloons out of his hand. We'll talk about those in a sec. I think the teeth being sharper and like, I just didn't think it transferred well, but I don't know if there was a way to transfer this figure well into Lego form. He's got some stripes coming down the arms here, which I do think look pretty good. And the torso is just not that... I mean, the print looks good, but I don't think it does the character justice, you know? Something that I do want to point out is this one has printing on the side of the body, which Lego doesn't even do that. So that's something really cool. Kind of, I guess you could say exclusive to China, which, as stupid as it sounds. The hold and clutch on his legs and body aren't great. The head, once again, not great. We'll get a close-up of that printing. There's so much detail in the body print. So let's take a look at these balloons. Kind of cool. I don't think Lego makes this kind of piece, this like orb. Correct me if I'm wrong, though. I could be. But I think they look pretty good. And what's Pennywise without a red balloon? This is going to be the last figure. This is Ghostface from the Scream movies. The Scream movies are actually probably my favorite movie series when it comes to scary movies. They're not even that scary. I just think the approach to them is incredible. If you haven't seen them, I say go check it out. But the Ghostface mask is iconic, and it's kind of become a staple of Halloween. So what's a Halloween video reviewing horror movie figures without Ghostface? The print looks like Ghostface. There's no mistaking that that is the Scream guy. Hands down. By nature, the guy from Scream, Ghostface, doesn't have anything crazy going on in his robes or anything. They're just robes, nothing special. So I think the printing does it justice. They also went ahead and threw in a small little dagger knife, which is his weapon of choice in the movies. And I thought it was a little strange that they threw in this kind of like tattered cape. I don't think it really does needs to be on him, but it really kind of helps sell the whole cloak thing. So I kind of like it, but at the same time I'm kind of like, it doesn't really need to be there. No real back printing or anything, but overall, I think this one is definitely my favorite figure from the pack that I got. It came with like this weird base that you usually don't get with knockoffs. You usually get a one that has a stud on this row. So I thought it was strange that this one came with that. But other than that, well guys, that's going to wrap this video up. I hope you liked it. I want to do a little something special for Halloween. In terms of Halloween, go ahead and check out my bootleg Monster Fighters review if you haven't seen it yet. That's another kind of video that I put a little bit of work into. Yeah, go ahead and check that out. And if you don't see another video for Halloween from me, happy Halloween, stay safe, have fun, you know. Other than that, hope you guys liked the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.